Bang.
Here we are.
Here we are. Location's a bit different if you're on YouTube.
Oh, have a guess.
Where are
Could
we?
be? Edinburgh.
We literally landed yesterday and we've slept 12 hours, we've eaten 3 eggs and we are proteined up and ready to yell about some things.
We're in student accommodation, you guys. This rat food. Now, the rat food on the roads for the next 4 are going to be this.
Yeah. And if you're wanting a room tour, this is it.
This is it.
That's
what have we
it.
got? We should give vibes.
Well, I found some paper filters because obviously there's no coffee machine here because it's Edinburgh Fringe student accom. Mel,
is this a live test?
But it's pretty weak. I'm going to have to do double the...
Oh dear, do you know what this smells like? This smells exactly like the kind of coffee that my dad would make at home when I was little. And he'd go, have a taste of this. And he'd get one of those teddy bear biscuits and dunk it in it. That's what it smells like. What's good about this is I've just brushed my teeth as well. So this will taste really yum. This is live taste test.
Live taste test of the filter coffee that I'm just going to have to do double the scoop. It's not terrible.
Yeah. Do you know what that tastes like?
Tell me.
I think I've got it exactly. That tastes... like the coffee strength of like a Dare iced coffee milk that's been heated up.
And then left to sit.
And then added a pipette of shitness in it as well. But just a pipette.
Hey, that's all good.
Actually, it's not bad.
That's all good. The entire apartment smells like bacon because I cooked us some bacon and eggs before and absolutely burnt it. But guys, our spirits are high. I'll just move your milky coffee to this table.
Much.
Our spirits are high.
We've arrived.
We're
not that jet lagged.
No.
Touch wood.
No, we're not that jet lagged. We had a great flight over.
Yeah.
You slept for so long. I looked over at Mel and I were aisle buddies, but that annoying thing in a zigzag aisle where I was a row in front of Mel. So a lot of people around us were like, get a life. I kept turning over going, how's your show going? What are you doing now? It's Mel going, I've got an idea. Let's watch Sing Sing together. And then it's me in my headphones going, can't. I'm watching Shark Tank. Guys.
Samantha, Andrew. No, yeah, you go.
I am nothing if not passionate about the things. Guys, I'm obsessed with Shark Tank.
A new special interest has entered the villa.
I'm obsessed. Have you seen it?
No, but I've seen enough of it from watching over your shoulder over the 24-hour long-haul flight. Guys, I cannot stress. Every time I looked over, I went... This time she'll probably be watching something different because I was sitting behind Sam and every single time I peeked my crusty little eyes around the chair. I went, no, it's still Shark Tank America.
It's such a thing to unpack watching other people's screens on a plane because we all do it. We ran into a mate of ours, Ollie, who was on the same flight as us. And at the end of the flight, he's like, Sam, you were the row in front of me. We were all together. It's all giving a bit incestuous. And he was watching me watch my show. But he said, Sam, I watched you click Shark Tank and then it opened up and it went, viewer discretion is advised. This might have some sex scenes or some profanities. And he's like, I watched you go, you went off it, you went back, you skipped ahead a bit to see if there was profanities. I'm going, Shark Tank? Who's boinking on Shark Tank?
Was there any boinking on Shark Tank?
No boinking, just a lot of good pictures with a lot of equity and a lot of cash flow. It's my new favourite thing.
Earnestly, no word of a lie, Sam in our layover at Doha goes, no, seriously, it got me really inspired. I got a lot of ideas for the business.
It's so perfect. And then it made me think of, we're having a business conundrum at the moment, babe, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you want to explain?
Yeah, I'd love to. So we're here in Edinburgh, in Scotland, for the Edinburgh Fringe. Thrillifying stuff. Wickedly talented Fringe.
Thrillifying.
Absolutely wickedly thrillifying for the Wicked Sisters. Yeah. We're here for the Fringe Festival. It's very exciting. Last year was our first Edinburgh Fringe. This year's our second.
Yeah.
And we went, fantastic. Last year we sold Babes Are Cancelled caps for our show, High Pony. This year, if you've been to our show before, you probably know that we have these merch caps that we're really, really proud of, that we love, that sell really well. They're a smash hit. Yep. They're navy blue caps that say, real friends eat ass, which is funny because it's like linked to the show, blah, blah, blah. And so we go, how good's that?
How good's that?
We bought as famously, if you're a fan of the pod for a while, you'll know that we bought these caps in bulk when they famously sent us 950 instead of 300.
Yep.
So we have simply so many of these caps. And we went, great. We're going to send them to Edinburgh weeks in advance so that nothing can go wrong. If there's any kind of hold up, they were like, if you send it in express, it'll be 3 to 5 business days. Yep. I toddled off to the post office. packed 20 kilograms worth of caps. That's so many caps.
And it cost a fuck ton to
And it
post.
cost a lot of money.
I don't want to whinge and be like, God, it's so hard to be an artist. But fees.
Expenses.
Hundreds of dollars for people
Not
to have
a
a
lot
rat bag
coming in.
sticker.
Not a lot
And
coming
for
in the
what?
other end.
Boomers to go, what's this? Stick it on the hand and then go, bin. No, we're not wasting paper here at Mel and Sam.
We would
Anyway,
never.
go on.
And so we went, fantastic. Toddled myself off to the post office. $500 later, we've sent these caps. How good's that? Then it's like 3 days passes, 5 days passes, paid for express. So we're like, great, 3 to 5 business days. We're 7 business days in, 8, 9. And I go, maybe it is time to check on those caps.
I am going to call you in for being type B for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no,
me
please.
calling Mel and going,
This is fair as
How
well.
are the caps going? And Mel goes, gee, I don't know. I haven't heard much. And I go, this is so funny. I go, and which is bizarre because when it comes to producing things and work things, you're really on it. But I think your normal type B personality slipped in just for this moment here.
Yeah.
You're usually so on it. But I went, how are those caps going? Mel goes, gee, I got no bloody idea. I went, it's definitely been longer than a week. And then I go to Mel, well, you've been tracking them, right? And Mel goes, no. And I go, okay, that's, probably $2,500 worth of caps that we've sent over. And then I go, well, then you got a tracking number. Mel's like, nah. And I went, did they give you a receipt? And it's you, this is literally you word for word on the phone going, yeah, but like I might have gotten a receipt, but I didn't know that the tracking was on, well, I don't even know. Well, I could be on that, but sorry, I didn't keep the receipt. And I'm like, that's all good. I would have been tracking that order, but fucking wait, it's Mel going, they'll arrive.
She'll be right. I'm too trusting, too much confidence. Anyway, get the tracking number, call the post office. I go, remember me, I'm the numbnut who twiddled in here a week ago to send 20 kilograms of caps to say Real Friends Eat Ours. They went, Miss O'Brien, it's good to see you again. I went, could I get my tracking info? They said, yes, here it is. We put in the tracking info. Nino, disaster alert.
Customs alert.
Customs alert. Because
they just don't want women to run businesses.
They literally hate to see
cancelled caps as well. They got cancelled because they were profanity.
I hate to see women winning.
They hate to see it.
Guys, our Real Friends Eat Ass caps have been stopped at customs.
Why? We don't know.
Why? We don't know. We cannot contact them. There is no way to call a number and be like, yo, what's up? But what's good is they haven't been sent back.
Yep.
But they also haven't been moved forward. But they're in the United Kingdom.
Yep.
So Australia said, no worries, girls. You're some ripper Aussie Sheilas making some jokes. But the UK said, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
So
we've packed a bunch of this is so boring, but we've packed a bunch of extra caps to sell for the first few shows. But then we get to the airport and Mel arrives with her bags. And I go, I'm just going to weigh my bag for the 82nd time. And then Mel goes, shit, do they weigh carry-on? And I'm like, yes.
It's not till I hear it all out loud that I go, oh, good God.
Mel goes, shit, do they weigh carry-on? And I go, yeah. And Mel's standing there in about 46 layers of jumpers, literally the size of a balloon, going, fuck. What do we do now? And I go, give me a Twilight book, give me a microphone, give me your runners, I'll put them in my carry-on because I'm anxious.
But you know what? Is this time, because on a long haul flight, I never normally weigh my bags. And famously, I almost, I normally am lucky, right? And so my thing is when I fly Jetstar or anything like that, if they weigh and I'm over, I go, do you know what? It's like the Mikey effect. Yep. I go, fair dues, because I've saved money every time by not purchasing the upgrade.
Luggage,
So if I have to pay $100 at the gate, sure. I'm net positive.
It's so funny.
But I don't know why I boldly assumed that on an international flight they don't weigh carry-on, but they absolutely do. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's impossible.
All of that to say, we're here.
We're here. We're happy.
We're happy.
We're ready.
We're happy-go-lucky.
We are stoked to have received multiple messages from people going, I finally watched Popstar Academy thanks to your advice.
Yes.
Hopefully a few of you have watched it since our last Rat Food.
Yeah.
Guys, it's fucking the best show we've ever seen.
It's so good, isn't it?
I might watch it again.
Will you really? Go from the start.
After Shark Tank.
So tell me what were the best zingers from Shark Tank?
My favourite is watching, because I went too hard in and watched like the compilations on YouTube of biggest shark offers that have made the most money. So it's like the guy that invented Scrub Daddy, you know, that iconic sponge with the smiley face holes? That's a Shark Tank pitch that has now made like, I don't know, 200 million or something.
Clutch Tape also is a Shark Tank BB.
My favourite is watching them come in and the sharks that are sitting there with their notebooks all like assume that they don't have a good business, and then they'll be like, Yeah, so this year my my business has made 5 million and I'm projected to make 10 million next year. And their
Us
profit
with our real
margins,
friends eat ass cats.
literally their profit margin's like 70%. I'm like,
God.
and it just, well, the hottest thing is all of these entrepreneurs like have so much money. So it's them sitting there going, yeah, I'll give you 500K for blah. I'm like, imagine throwing around 500K like it's a $5 note.
That's amazing.
It's I would absolutely recommend Shark Tank. The Australian Shark Tank is more real because it's Aussies just walking going, yeah, we've invented a moat so that your house doesn't like die in the bushfires. But America's very like, now sharks, have you ever wanted to have your food mashed up for you? I bet you do.
So
And
how
it's
long's an episode?
45 minutes.
Wow.
And
It's
there's
quite
about
beefed out.
5 pitches in there. Not everyone gets money.
Oh, so it's not one pitch per
Oh,
hour.
no.
Covering
Multiple.
the important stuff today, everyone.
It's multiple.
I just realised I'm quasi getting the dogs out for free, but hey, if I put them there, you can't
Hey.
really. Ew. And that's on student account.
The entire house smells like bacon.
We need to give more info on like where we are to really set the scene.
Yep.
What can I tell you? Yeah, Sam cooked bacon for 3 minutes and now the entire place smells like burnt bacon, but with a mix of like
Something else.
something else.
But we don't have a fry pan. It's a saucepan.
So that's not how that happened.
Yep.
But this year we've lashed out because last year we didn't have a fry pan either for the
Yep.
whole of Edinburgh Fringe, and this year we went right. We're going to split the fry pan
Yep.
5 ways of everyone who lives here.
We're housing with the Breaking the Musical cast.
Yes. So
a few of them.
If you
Yep.
don't know what that is, so everyone remembers Ray Gunn when Ray Gunn went to the Olympics.
Yep.
And did the breakdancing of it all.
You want more of your coffee or no, babe?
I actually would love another sip. I would.
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
No worries.
So Steph Broadbridge, an Aussie comedian, has like written a musical called Breaking the Musical, and it is about Ray Gunn.
You don't have to drink that. That's just straight oat milk.
No,
I'm
it's
so
vibes.
sorry. So yeah, we're housing with them. Oh, Mel's
guys.
now going to do an impression of her showering
Yeah, please.
after
Wait,
you
take this.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Guys, the shower. This is gonna sound very negative, Nelly, but
But
you
we're
have
happy
to,
as.
you have to understand. It's actually it's all under it all is the wind beneath our wings.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's the things that make us fly.
Yeah.
I went, oh, perfect. Yesterday we got in. We'd been flying for 24 hours. I was like, the thing that I cannot wait for is a beautiful, no holds barred shower. How good's that going to
Yep.
be? Crash bang right through my scalp onto the roots.
Yep.
I get in that shower. First of all, it's a button to turn it on.
Yeah, it's like one of those old weird.
It's bizarre.
yeah.
A button to turn it on, and then the water pressure is literally like this. Oh, I don't even know how to. I would describe it as a dribble.
It's a dribble. It's the equivalent of if someone did piss play on someone. It's a piss play shower.
I reckon piss play, you'd get a bit,
Bit more strong.
Bit
Maybe
more
if
strength.
they're into dribbling. Maybe I don't know why I needed to make it about piss.
dribble play.
It's dribble play shower.
So much so that I went, because it's really weird. It's also it has a like bath underneath it, but so it was the water pressure is so grim that I went, I might have to do baths to wash my
Yeah.
hair, because you know when you I feel like this is everyone will get this
Yeah.
when you have shitty water pressure and you like soap up your body, soap up your hair, shampoo it up, and then like go to the YouTube to see the visual. This is how long I would have to like hold the shower head to my body to get the soap off.
Okay, go for it.
To get one
Still
bit of
going.
soap, and then I have to go
Slowly
do
move it to the
next bit.
chest.
So I might become a real bath.
I
babe
think this shower
while I'm
is,
here.
for the first time in my life, thin hair rights.
Thin hair rights?
Because my hair, I have
It
7
is.
strands of hair, so it takes a millisecond to wash.
Do
But
you know
for
the thing
me,
as well, I also think you might be exiting your ability to claim thin hair rights.
don't say that.
But it's true. You're voluminous-tastic.
Thank you. I've been
days.
using copious amounts of oils and
Yeah.
serums. My
They're
scalp is
working, though.
always itchy because I've got about 65
7 million things
live.
My head
live
desperately
things.
needs watch. Before I saw about 17 different bits of dandruff in my scalp. So if you saw it, no, you didn't.
Oh, that's frange.
But I went, I just don't know if I can justify the bath at 1 p.m.
No.
to wash my hair.
Absolutely not. What else is news in our life?
The Euro Women's Finals.
Which you watched last night for the first
Because
time.
I am into sports now.
It's so funny. It's Mel sitting there and then Mel going, is it at penalties yet? I'm like, no, not yet. It's going to go to half an hour of extra time. Because I'm not a football person, soccer person, but now I am.
Yeah.
Because of Neve.
You've quasi become one.
It's me also like sitting there. A year ago, I didn't know fucking shit from shit. And it's me sitting there yesterday going, now this is Chloe Kelly. She's a tactical sub. They bring her on a bit later because she's a good
was actually
striker.
really hot. It was very impressive
Yeah.
to
And
me.
they'll bring her in when like the defense, like the Spanish team are getting weak and then she comes in and she'll score. And then I went, Who am I?
Sam leaned over at one point
Yeah.
and went, so what's happening here is this is a tactical sub on. So Chloe Kelly, and I went, who is this woman and what have you done with Samantha Andrew?
I've just heard a really large horn and I think Edinburgh Fringe just started.
It's begun.
It's the game was fucking epic.
It's the Neve O'Brien effect is what it is.
It's the Neve O'Brien effect. It was a fucking brilliant game. We watched it at the local pub and there was half Spanish team there and half English supporters, but it was hectic at the end. There was like a bit of a riff-raff between, they got a guy to get up and sing, I think, what's the song? It's
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Carolina. Sweet Carolina. What am I talking about? But there was a bit of like an argument between this lady and the guy playing guitar because football is a very like passionate, emotional thing with a lot of stakes.
Because the Scots hate the Brits and so they didn't want to like celebrate the win of the Brits, which is so fair.
But but
also it was pretty funny because we thought that he was just preparing for like an acoustic performance. We were like, my king, maybe any other time. But then when we started, we were like, oh no, so fair.
We were sitting there and I said to Mel, it was like as everyone's eyes were glued to the screen, I said to Mel, how much money would you have to be paid right now to get out with with a microphone? They cut the TVs and you go, hey guys, my name's Mel O'Brien. I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Just a quick plug.
And you have to do a 5-minute set. How much money would you have to have been paid?
Look, funds are grim at the moment. I would have done that for $2,000.
Yeah.
You?
It would have been soul destroying.
Maybe less actually.
I think because I've got great energy, it's the starter Fringe, I would have done it for a bit less.
Yeah.
But a week or two in, I would have cried.
We also were absolutely stampeded by Aussie artists in that pub and we went, Edinburgh Fringe has begun.
It's fully
I haven't spoken to a singular Scot, but I've spoken to entirely Aussies.
We shall report back either next Rat Food or the Rat Food after.
Yeah.
Mel and I do this game where we type into the Edinburgh Fringe website the musical about anything. So we'll pick a random thing. It might be like last year there was a musical called Jaffa Cake.
Which is
musical,
I've actually seen is back this year.
Or like Wicked parody musical or Netball the musical. We're going to report back and see what musicals we've been able to find.
If you know nothing about Edinburgh Fringe, we'll tell you so swiftly.
Please.
So there's like 3,000 shows. The entire city comes live. It's the biggest Fringe festival in the world.
Largest open access festival as well. You don't have to have an agent or
Yeah.
anything. You just need to find a venue.
Yeah.
And that's all. Yeah.
So there's 3,000 shows on at once and just the entire city is you described it so well yesterday. Sam was like, Edinburgh Fringe to me feels like a theme park. And I was like, that's such a good way to put it. It feels like, because also we've never been here outside of Fringe time. To us, the whole city just feels like games and amusement and fun.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're doing our show, The Platonic Human Centipede, and we open in 2 days' time. So by next week's Rat Food, we'll be able to tell you all about our kind of first week of shows and stuff, which will be exciting.
We're in a different space this year, which is weird. We're like imagining it in the exact same space as last year, which is probably so boring for you guys to listen to, but that's just what came to my head. I spoke to a guy this morning when I was buying my coffee and I went, are you a local? And he was like, yeah. And then I was like, all right, give it to me straight. How do you feel about the Edinburgh Fringe? And he was just like, the locals hate it. Yeah. Which is, that feels negative, but you really can't walk from A to B without 26 uni students flying to you about their musical. Yeah. But we're so bloody keen for it. But it is like you arrive here and then you just see 25 Australian artists that we see around for Comedy Festival. And we're all housed here together and it's brilliant.
Also, truly, if you know anyone in the UK, please send them along to our show. Yep. We have the other insane thing about Edinburgh, if you don't know already, is there's no nights off. So it's extremely unhinged. We're literally doing like 28 shows in a row with no night off. And our space holds like 95. So plenty of tickets to sell.
Plenty to sell. And for anyone that, actually, no, there wouldn't be people in the UK, or maybe there is people that are like, I've seen the Platonic Human Centipede. We've written some new stuff.
Yeah.
Which was kind of a little bit for us to keep it fresh.
It was a bit selfish,
I feel like we won't say what it is, but we've written a Mario and Luigi sketch.
So excited to perform it.
Absolutely perfect. You best believe Mel's been on Costume Box, has ordered those polyester moustaches and caps.
Mario and Luigi hats.
Yep.
We'll have to work out a way to get those moustaches stuck to our faces because I sweat like it's nobody's business when I perform.
Credit to you. I finally took the bait. Mel has been saying for fucking years when we started Platonic Human Centipede, we have to do something about Mario and Luigi. And I kept going, don't know it, don't play it. And then eventually I went, you know what? Hell yeah. I've just seen another artist open their windows. Hell yeah, bitch. She's across the way. Let's fucking do it. Can I explain really quickly? Because we hadn't started our pod.
Yeah.
Same time last year when we did Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh, the windowsill? Yeah.
No.
No?
Guys, there was an evacuation at our student accom because there was a fire, but I cannot explain. We went downstairs, all of us. It was like week 3. We were exhausted.
There was just like my milky Cocoa Pops.
Have a sip of your milky dare iced coffee. Guys, we go downstairs and it's like they do fire drills every week, which is crazy. They do them at random times. You're exhausted. You come down with half an eyelash on being like, I have to go to my show now. But then there was an actual fire coming out of one of the windows. And when we went down, I shit you not, there was a theatre troupe of theatre troupe heads doing a circle and playing the game Bang, which is when you say someone's name and if you say their name, they have to duck and the other 2 people go bang. And it's about like just team building and reaction. And the fact that there was theatre sports happening as there was an actual fire, the fire brigade come in and there's just a bunch of theatre kids going, hi, my name is Courtney. I'm 25. I'm super keen to get excited. And yeah, something about me is I love the colour purple. And it's the fire brigade going, fucking move. That was the moment that I went, oh, the arts need to be stop funding the
Stopped
arts.
immediately. I thought you were gonna tell the story about pork in the windowsill.
Tell them.
Guys, last year in Edinburgh, again, student accommodation, similar deal of like these places are absolute fire hazards. The entire thing feels like anything could catch a light at any second. And I was cooking, and you know when you get to that point when you're on tour or when you're like living on a shoestring budget and it was like the last day that we were here and we had in the fridge the equivalent of we had 3 pork chops, 1 onion, 2 cobs of corn and some toothpaste, literally nothing left over. And I went, guys, I can't afford to go out to buy lunch. I am going to cook these pork chops.
And cook them you did.
And cook the pork chops I did. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Mel, didn't you say you don't have a fry pan? Well, you would be correct.
You'd absolutely be correct.
So I put these pork chops in the oven. I can literally still smell it. It's still in my nose.
So funny.
I cook these pork chops and then all of a sudden it goes beep, 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 beep. And I was like, oh, fuck. And there's smoke coming off these pork chops. I open the window in the kitchen and I have to put these pork chops literally on the windowsill.
That's the episode title, Pork Chops on the Windowsill, live from Edinburgh Fringe.
Pork chops on the windowsill and the entire student accommodation smelled like pork. And people kept asking us, guys, can you smell that pork?
I cannot explain to you. I walk into the kitchen and I hear, she was a Playboy, Bridget Bardot, blasting through the
chapel
speaker.
Is so correct as well. Such a point in time.
It's such a point in time. Mel, full beat, full lashes, right? Smells like Ariana Grande perfume, leaning over, peachy bum in the air.
Thank you
and
so much.
I just see smoke everywhere, her flaming high pony pants. And then she's just over the windowsill. I go, what on God's green earth are you doing? And she turns around and looks at me like it's the most common thing in the world. She's like, I'm airing out the pork. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, go for gold, diva boots.
It was that perfect time when you've been living on top of each other for a month where it's every little thing is annoying. I was like, I'm literally, what?
I'm airing out pork.
I'm airing out the pork.
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
It was so, and then I think those pork chops stayed on the windowsill because we had to go to a show. They're just sitting there in the rain. It was, there's just nothing like this festival. I really can't explain it.
It's really the best fun ever. Yep. We're so excited to take you guys along. This is going to really be like Edinburgh Fringe Diaries, which I think will be really fun for these next few wrap foods. We're still obviously going to have regular wrap bags on a Monday. Yep. So you'll still get a taste of stuff that isn't Edinburgh. Do not worry. But yeah, people were kind of messaging us being like, can you actually talk about Edinburgh a lot? And we were like, yes, we can. So
happily can.
Here it is.
It's very special. And we remind ourselves as well, despite it being a lot of work, it feels like a real privilege to be able to travel to the opposite side of the world and do a show where people are like, yeah, I guess that is funny. Because when we came here last year, we were like, they might not get what we do. It's very Aussie. It's very specific and quite cultural in its kind of comedy and its social observations.
We've been told a lot because last year when we came, we kind of went to change a bunch of our language and stuff in the show because we were like, that's more like excuse me, like that's more like an Aussie phrase, this, that, the other. And then we got some really great advice from someone, a mate who'd done a lot of Edinburghs, who was like, yes, change things if they're like literally not going to make sense, but don't change things just because they're inherently kind of Aussie, because people come to Aussie shows because they love the culture and they love that you guys bring a different vibe and they love the Australianness of what you guys bring. So don't kind of delete all of that stuff.
Yeah,
from the
don't
show.
shy away.
Yeah.
And shy away we haven't?
Well, we only have a couple kind of mins to go. This is like going to be a nice short and sweet rat food, but I wanted to ask you, my gal, what is the thing you're most excited for this Edinburgh? What are you most looking forward to? It can be literally anything.
Yep. I'm very down to have, very keen to have a good work-life balance and feel like I'm able to show up every day during the days. As, you know, last year we were kind of waking up at midday and we were exhausted because, you know, it is an exhausting festival. I feel more armoured this time round. I think I'm really keen from a business perspective to just get not just important people, but different people's eyes on our stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think we made a great splash last year. We sold really well. We had a lot of brilliantly young people come along and see the show. I'm really keen for maybe some people that we don't expect to enjoy our stuff to give us feedback and go, I fucking loved it.
Love that.
I'm just keen to perform again. Yeah. I'm really fucking keen to perform again. I don't have any one major thing.
That's a great answer.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm really excited to see more stuff this year as well.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to do all of our stuff, but I'm really excited to go to weird, wacky, wonderful stuff that I wouldn't go find in Australia. I think that's what's really fun about Fringe and just soaking up. Yeah, soaking up, being very proud of what we're bringing as well and being here's what we've got. Hope you like it. It's okay if you don't.
100%.
And just having fun with my gal.
Yeah. And for anyone that's kind of discovered this pod recently and has given this episode a chance and gone, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. This is our second Edinburgh Fringe, but we've been touring our shows for the last 4 or 5 years. And this is the 4th show in our rotation.
Yeah.
And I'm just so fucking happy to be doing this with my best friend on the opposite side of the world and putting on stage songs that we wrote in Mel's family home where we sat over a Google Doc in a stitches laughing. I'm so glad it's made it this far and it's genuinely travelled across the world.
It's
so
very
hopefully be something that the Brits go,
yeah, right.
Yeah, instead of ha ha, knee slapping laughter. But yeah, I'm so keen.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, like we said, if you know anyone in the UK, please send them along to our stupid little show.
Yep.
We have so many other show recs. If you're listening to this and you are from the UK, we can tell you so many other things to go and see.
Yep.
That's kind of it. We'll see you for a rat bag on Monday. Now, the rat bag that is coming on Monday, you guys,
get ready.
Is so gorgeous. It's a really, really gay one. We have 2 of our favourite lesbians in the whole world. Should we say who it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're joined by Taz and Alessia.
We've got Taz and Alessia on the pod. So Monday's episode is going to be fucking gorgeous. And then next, Rat Food, we'll tell you all about our first bunch of shows and how it's all going.
We absolutely will. 100%. I forgot how to say the word 100 then. I'm in charge of my own sim and I keep fucking reminding myself of that. Thank you so much for listening.
Lots of love from Edinburgh and we hope you're having beautiful weeks wherever you are.
Yeah. Bye.
Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.
This is a Grouse House podcast.
Mel and Sam would like to acknowledge that this podcast was created and recorded on stolen land.
The original custodians of this land have had a rich history of storytelling for over 65,000 years, and we pay our respects to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, whose land we are making rat bag on.
Treaties were never signed, sovereignty was never ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land.